What's going on, my people? It's your boy Young Twin in the building. Man, hope everybody having a good night. It is extremely cold where I am. But anyway, we want to talk about Doge. Some people call it dog. I call it dog. Man, they not playing no games, man. Doge out here finding people money. They finding caves, mines. These people ain't playing no games, man. You gotta love Doge. I feel like Doge is giving us something that the American people has been wanting for a long time, and a lot of people are whining about it. Without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. Doge has seemed to have found a mine. I'm just gonna let y'all check it out for yourself, man.
Doge and Elon Musk have just exposed a decades-old underground mine. You're looking at it. It's in Boyers, Pennsylvania, and seemingly it's in the middle of nowhere. But it's where the United States federal government stores and processes retirement applications. Here's how Elon Musk described it.
I'm just gonna stop it right there, man. This is a crazy scene. Iron Mountain. Wow. It just lets you know the stuff that the government got that we have nothing about. We know nothing about. Damn. Come on.
There's a limestone mine where we store all the retirement paperwork. And you look at a picture of this mine. We'll post some pictures afterwards. And this mine looks like something out of the 50s because it was started in 1955. So it looks like it's like a time warp. And then the speed, the limiting factor is the speed at which the mine shaft elevator can move determines how many people can retire from the federal government. And the elevator breaks down and then, sometimes, and then nobody can retire. Doesn't that sound crazy? There's like 1,000 people that work on this.
Wow. Now, a group of anonymous employees.
Wow, that's insane, man. So I never knew nothing about this. Look at these pictures. This looks eerie, man. I'm gonna let the video go for a second, and I'll come back. 1 second. Go.
Employees told the Butler Eagle from the Office of Personnel Management that they don't have an elevator.
Wow, man. Look at this, man. This looks like it's nothing been used down there. This look like water.
But nonetheless, look at these pictures. This is stunning. All of the paperwork stored right here. It looks like a time warp. And you can see inside this facility, these massive...
You know what this reminds me of? I know, I'm sorry to keep stopping it. Johnny Carson has stored film inside of a salt mountain. They said the salt preserves the film or something like that. That's what this reminds me of. Look at the walls. They said this is limestone, but it looks like salt. But I'm sure they said it's limestone. I mean, it's limestone. But yeah, this reminds me of the Johnny Carson tapes. And I forgot what state these mines are in, but they got Johnny Carson tapes in a salt mine. The salt preserves it and supposedly keep the temperatures right. But this limestone, I think, is probably, I wouldn't say indestructible, but it's pretty strong. But there's a lot more down there than retirement records. Trust me. But come on.
Columns of limestone that's holding it all up. Millions of paper files are stored right here. And according to Doge, every month the facility takes about 10,000 applications for retirements and then sorts through them entirely by hand. Now, it's unbelievable that the government of the world's foremost superpower processes retirement applications 230 feet underground. There's one person who is not surprised by it, and he's sitting in the middle of our couch, and his name is Jason Chaffetz.
I got to tell you, there are a lot of storage facilities.
230 feet in the ground, man. I wonder if there's any pressure down there. That's crazy. But they're doing 10,000 a month. So this explains why a lot of people haven't been getting their payments. I mean, I haven't reached the retirement stage yet, but this kind of, I guess this explains it. But I believe a lot of the government systems are ran like this. But we're going to let this roll, man. 1 second.
Temperature controlled, impervious to people getting in. A lot of caves are used throughout the country for corporate America. But This is not the first. Elon Musk, welcome to the show, because we've been talking about this for a while. Do you know in the military, they actually process rank advancements and pay increases with punch cards? They literally could not, they had to keep these like 80-year-old people employed because they were the only ones that knew how to fix the machines.
So the Washington Post did a deep dive on this, Kaylee, and it's fascinating. It talks about how some of these workers are depressed because they don't have windows. I don't blame them. I would be too. They order pizza down to the mine. It's really interesting. But here's what WAPO found. They said this: held up by all that paperwork in the mine, runs as slowly now as it did in 1977. During the past 30 years, administrations have spent more than $100 million trying to automate the old-fashioned process in the mine and make it run at the speed of computers. They could not. Well, I know one man who can.
You better believe Elon Musk is going to get this up to date. You can believe that.
Maybe it's the guy who sends rockets to space with SpaceX.
Yeah, and what's always telling is that you don't see any of the Democrats or the bureaucrats who are defending these programs. They never defend them on the merits. They never say, well, it's good that we keep all of our retirement paperwork 230 feet under the ground for these very specific reasons. Or no, it's very good that we sent...
We find out a lot of stuff about the government. This is nothing but February. And we are finding out about a lot of stuff. Money. Now a mine. People misusing funds. By the way, a federal judge turned down... They've been trying to come against Trump to stop him from going into the Department of Education and wherever organization that he's putting under investigation. They want to stop it. The federal judge denied that, so Doge and Trump they will proceed. So they can't stop it.
$50 million of a condom shipment to wherever in the world because of these very specific reasons. Their only argument is that it is bad that Elon Musk is trying to change it for unspecified reasons. Well, that's not a very good explanation here, because if you can't defend something on the merits, then what is the point of keeping things as is? Why can Elon Musk not come in and try and update these systems, change things to make them more efficient for the
people don't like change. They're not thinking that far. These people are still caught up in their emotions. They still upset because Donald Trump won. They're not thinking that far. They don't care. They just still mad the man won.
American taxpayer.
And on efficiency, Jason Chaffetz, you flagged this for us. I do want to play
Even though it's going to make things better for them.
It's something that you found out about floppy disks.
This is an 8-inch floppy disk. It takes 3.2 million of these.
Wow, man, I haven't seen one of these since elementary school. Wow. Look, man.
To equal one flash drive. So you can go get a flash drive down, at Best Buy, or you can get 3.2 million of these to get the same amount of data stored. And this is still what the Department of Defense is using.
Quite a visual.
It is absolutely stunning.
It's crazy, man. This is crazy. It makes it seem like they really don't want to give you the money. It's just, that's what I'm getting out of this. The federal government don't want to give people their retirement money. You work all your life and they drag their feet to give you your money. That's wow. And see, this is what Donald Trump is against. He's for the people. I'm tired of people acting like this, like he's in there trying to steal people money. These are the people that's been stealing your money. Yeah.
Two things hit me. There is probably a sea of litigants out there who have been waiting for their retirements to be processed. They're hand counting 10,000 a year, and for 1 year we looked at the number that they did was a little bit more than 7,000. I mean, not only is it inefficient, it's cruel.
Yeah.
Like if you're waiting to retire and you need that process after you spent your whole life doing something for the federal government, and they're so inefficient that they can't even thank you properly. And if you think thank you shouldn't come with money, I don't know what planet you live.
I just said that. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's crazy. And they said they got people down there that's 80 years old because they are the only ones that know how to run the system down there. People down there 80 years old that's been working since 19 whatever they said. that just shows me how the previous administration, government administration, don't care about. They don't even care about their own people. These are federal workers we talking about. We ain't even talking about the American people, the federal workers.
Live on. The other thing that, why are they quibbling
Y'all
over?
wonder why he laying federal workers off, shutting it down. It's too much stuff going on. It's too much shit going on.
Or whether or not it's an elevator or a lift pulley system. That's the only thing that comes up?
Yeah.
Like, I want to quibble over how we move the paperwork. No, I want to quibble over why it's in the basement. Like, at least it's limestone, and that can pull out a little bit of the humidity. But is that why it's in the basement? 1,000 people? And are they on the list of retirement? Because then you got double jeopardy. I think there are going to be some people who come out of the woodwork and say, I've been waiting for my retirement to be processed, and now I know why it hasn't been.
Yeah, guys, with all due respect for obviously that wonderful company that does that and those employees working really hard, the issue is not the cave, the issue is not the situs, it's the antiquated system. And when they say we've spent $100 million trying to automate it, but they couldn't, well, it wasn't lack of.
You wasting money on all these other resources. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Whose information was breached during the OPM hack of the government. The point is that this type of mountain is not needed because A, we
these visuals. Look at these visuals. Wow. Iron Mountain data center. This looks really. Look at this, man. That's crazy.
million Americans whose information was breached during the OPM hack of the government. The point is that this type of mountain is not needed because A, we get breached anyway, or at least we did under the prior administration.
That's right.
And B, that this isn't the kind of paperwork that the CIA needs to preserve. This is exactly what should be automated. To your point, the outrageous shrieks about this should be about what was uncovered. It should not be about the messenger, and it should not be about the attempts to change it.
She made a good point, man. We get hacked anyway. I worked at a few plants making different stamping plant. In that plant I worked in, a stamping plant, these systems got hacked all the time. They send us home. Hey, man, we got hacked. We're going to send y'all home. Sometimes they'll make us stay there. Well, just hold on. We're going to get it back up and running. And sometimes they never got it back up and running. And we would just sit there. I was working at that plant. I remember that plant. It's when the COVID first hit. It was a good plant, too. It was a stamping company. But yeah, that plant got hacked all the time. So I don't get it. But you got some geniuses in there now. Elon Musk, those young people that Donald Trump hired, those geniuses, people like 19, 20 years old. They'll figure it out. They're the ones hacking in anyway.
Because at the end of the day,
them the ones that's hacking in.
we want that security of our federal workforce, the safety of our brave warfighters in uniform, then we have to get with the times.
Yeah.
I would just add, we have to hang on to paperwork for the Internal Revenue, the IRS, Internal Revenue Service.
Anyway, man, as you can see, the Elon Musk and the Trump administration, they're making headway here. They're making a lot of progress in such a short time. Elon Musk is brilliant. See what he's saying over here. They constantly lie on him. Look at this. Let me see something real quick. They constantly lie on this man. Look at this. 60 Minutes is such liars. This was Elon Musk is saying. 60 Minutes is such liars. So 60 Minutes made a post and said 12 days ago, people knew where their next paycheck was coming from. They knew how they were going to pay for their kids, daycare, their medical bills, and then all gone overnight, says Christian Dye, who was fired from the USAID shutdown. This is 60 Minutes. Elon Musk comes back and say 60 Minutes are such liars. As the community note states, all employees were offered 8 months of pay and benefits. It is facts. He told y'all could take the buyout. Y'all work until September. I'd have took working in September. I'd have took it. You know what I'm saying? You get that's, man, it ain't number February. Get your money, get your benefits. Get on. But they want to make it seem like he went in there and just took their jobs and kicked them out in the street. No, American companies do that. That happens. I mean, who cares? I mean, people out here talking about. I had a client yesterday that's talking about, oh man, what he doing is inhumane. He laying off kids. I mean, parents. Where they gonna work? Man, shut up. This is what America's been going through for. Man, are you serious? And why is everybody campaigning for the government workers and the immigrants? Since when do they care about the working class, us down here? Why everybody campaigning for these people? It's just weird, man. Yeah, people just go on and lie on Elon Musk. They just keep lying on him. Gonna see what he talking about, man. He ain't playing no games. 60 Minutes just said, oh, I just read that one. Yeah, he's uncovering a lot of stuff. Look at this. Some guy. Breaking news. We are suing Musk and Doge for violating the Constitution. They have no right to your personal data and no authority to dismantle entire agencies. We're calling their bluff and taking them to court. What? Who is this? Norm Eason. What is this? Here's the document. The United States District Court for the District of Maryland, Elon Musk. Yeah, a lot of, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna even get into all this. What's new? What's new? Everybody's wanting to sue Donald Trump and Elon Musk. His whole campaign was ran on being sued. Welcome to the party, man. I mean, none of this will work. I don't even know who this guy is. Hold on, let me see. And I'm gonna say something else too, like this guy just said. They have no right to your personal data, sir. The government has everybody's data. Everybody. What do you think your phone is? It's nothing but they know where you've been the last year. They know what you're saying. They know all your bank information. That's what the phone is. But they try to make this seem like this man is insane. This is what we voted for. I don't give a damn. This is what we voted for. What is this? Hunter Biden story. I don't even want to get into that. Under President Trump, American leadership is back. This includes free speech. Oh, yes, I love that. Bold diplomacy that puts our nation first and peace through strength. Made that clear during my interview with Face the Nation. I just think it's kind of dope how, man, you got the president online talking. This man has done more interviews with in the last month and a half than Obama and Biden put together. He's doing interviews every day. I can't even keep up with him. He's constantly got, if you miss it, he's constantly got a channel on YouTube where the press secretary, she's constantly going. I hope she don't get tired. She's doing a great job, by the way. She's just a bulldog. She going hard. So I just look forward to seeing what's gonna keep happening. What is this? President Obama's body clearly love to work. What is this? Let me see what this is.
Transparency. We can't sustain a system that bleeds billions of taxpayer dollars on programs that have outlived their usefulness or exist solely because of the power of politicians, lobbyists, or interest groups.
They're entitled to be able to figure out where their dollars are going, and they're entitled to accountability to make sure that we're using the dollars for what we said it was for.
We are going to go through our federal budget as I
see what I'm saying. See, you gotta see. Look at this. To all the Democrats who are planning to protest this week, here's an explanation on Doge from your own from the Democrats, your own party, your own beloved leaders. Trump, Obama with this. Look, I'm gonna rewind it. Look, they with it. Look.
Budget reform is not an option. It's a necessity.
The American people are entitled to transparency.
We can't sustain a system that bleeds billions of taxpayer dollars on programs that have outlived their usefulness or exist solely because of the power of politicians, lobbyists,
That's when he had black hair. Look, look.
or interest groups.
They're entitled to be able to figure out where their dollars are going, and they're entitled to accountability to make sure that we're using the dollars for what we said it was for.
We are going to go through our federal budget, as I promised during the campaign, page by page, line by line, eliminating those programs we don't need and insisting that those that we do need operate in a sensible, cost-effective.
Wow. All you people, all you Democrats talking that, I ain't gonna cuss. This your boy. This your boy. He said he was gonna do what he see. These people lie and get in office and say this type of stuff, but they don't do it. Don't get mad because the current administration is actually doing it, but they say stuff like this to get elected. They say stuff like this to get elected. This is what they do. They say stuff like this to get elected. They know what the American people want to hear. We're going to go, we're going to check the books, we're going to find out where your money is, and then get in there and don't do nothing but promote booty bandit crap.
Effective way.
What should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody.
We hope to be instilling an entire new culture that not only our administration, but every succeeding administration will in fact pursue.
No amount of waste is acceptable, not when it's your money.
We all know the government can be inefficient. We all know that the bureaucracy can be bloated. We all worked in the fucking White House. We tried to reorganize the government. We tried to find efficiency. It's hard to do.
And honestly, some of this is pretty annoying because it's some of the stuff we should have done.
See,
Budget reform is not an
tell you
option.
something, man.
It's a necessity.
So y'all going with the crap. All the Democrats who's planning the protests against Doge, your own commander in chief, Barack Obama, done this years ago. Dang, my mic was off. Shoot. Did it again. Anyway, we're going to switch channels here. Shouts out to Elon Musk. Sorry about that, y'all. My mic was off. We're going to switch gears here. Like I said, if you really want to know about Elon Musk, you need to go and do your research yourself. Stop going on what everybody else is saying because it's ridiculous and you're wasting your time. But anyway, we're going to get into something that's been on the internet that I've been seeing, and I want to say something about it. Basically, people are Beyonce. I didn't know Beyonce tickets was this much. Beyonce got tickets out here that's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Y'all don't believe me? I mean, this is crazy. I had no idea this was happening. I had no idea. Look.
See, this is why Bell Hooks called Beyonce a terrorist during the Lemonade album. These ticket prices are an act of terrorism, and I really don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. I'm sorry. Like, the fact that you keep going on tour and releasing the tickets during tax season, this is the third time that she's done that shit, and it's predatory as fuck. I don't care. You know goddamn well that the average person cannot afford these tickets. What do you do?
See, people are waking up. People are waking up. I'm sorry. I'm going to let y'all see it. People are waking up, man. People are not stupid. You know why? Because it's starting to hit them in their pockets. People are not stupid. People are poor, but she's got a good point, though, that I never thought of.
If you don't yet have...
Hold on.
Hey, Beyonce.
What happened, man? What happened?
See, this is why Bell Hooks called Beyonce a terrorist during the Lemonade album. These ticket prices are an act of terrorism, and I really don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. I'm sorry. Like, the fact that you keep going on tour and releasing the tickets during tax season, this is the third time that she's done that shit, and it's predatory as fuck. I don't care. You know goddamn well that the average person cannot afford these tickets. What do? You wait until they have a little piece of money in their pocket to release some bullshit ass product. I'm sorry.
Wow. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this, y'all. She's got a point. She waiting for tax season, y'all. Come on.
Like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm not doing this. Like, Beyonce is full of shit. Beyonce is full of shit. And I'm sorry, it's giving broke. It's giving broke. It's giving impoverished. I really do feel like this whole billionaire shit, like, I'm convinced that Beyonce ain't got it like that. The economy is fucking trash right now. Instead of her releasing a free concert and doing something for the people, what does she do? This high yellow hussy with her goddamn blonde wig gonna go and wait for us to get a little piece of money in her pocket just so she can snatch it up. I'm so tired of her. And then it's like, you over here giving us some bullshit ass products. You over here giving us some damn whiskey that nobody asked for, a $90 bottle of whiskey that nobody asked for. Over here giving us some damn tour tickets and this country album that nobody fucking asked for, bitch. But yeah, girl, that's what I have to say. I know I'm hating. I don't give a fuck. I'm mad. I'm upset. But yeah, Beyonce, girl, you ain't shit. You can kiss my black ass. And anybody that's going to this concert, either you must be rich as all dog shit or you're just kind of stupid. I'm sorry. That's it.
Yo, people are not people. Whoa, that was the. Uh-oh.
If you don't yet have Cowboy Carter tickets or you paid a ridiculous amount of money for Cowboy Carter tickets and you have buyer's remorse, watch this video. I'm gonna try to put y'all on game and help the best I can to everybody. Cause like we went through it this fucking.
They even got Don Lemons out here tripping. They got the Don Lemons. Damn.
Week. And with the general sale coming up tomorrow, I want to give y'all some tips.
Hey Beyonce, why are these tickets so high? Huh? I ain't even got my taxes yet. So is it possible you can ask Blue and Jay if they can spare us some money so we can put with the money we have so that we can figure out how to get the other half of that money and then the other half of that money to put with the money that you gave us and Jay gave us and Blue Ivy gave us and what I got in the bank so we can get these tickets. Because at this point, I'll just watch it in the parking lot. There's nothing that I can do. Like, I want to love you. I want to support you. I want to go to the show. But you're asking me to sell my house. And I can't do that. I can't do that, Beyonce. So can y'all front us some cash? I'm good for it. But I get the taxes.
I have a bone to pick with Ticketmasters and Beyonce. Why was those tickets so expensive? And I'm talking about pre-sale tickets. There's no way pre-sale tickets supposed to be that expensive with a special code too. Like, and when they said tickets were $76, no thank you. The cheapest ticket I saw was $600. And that's in the 100 section. Why was tickets so expensive? And you're telling me
$600 for some tickets, man? That's crazy.
30,000 people in front of me? With a special code, 30,000 people in front of me. And then when I got in, there was no tickets. But thank God I just stayed in, and then tickets keep on reloading. Obviously, people checked out. They didn't want to see the price, but I got my ticket. Tickets, yeah. I got my ticket, but still, Beyonce, count your days. But anything for you, Queen.
Hey, Beyonce. Hey, I was just wondering why you're charging almost $4,000 for a ticket to your concert. I'm like, you do you, girl, whatever, get that bag. But I was just wondering if you could tell me why. It just seems like a lot. It seems like a lot. Okay.
I mean, Michael Jackson had even charged that much for tickets even back then. And people will say, well, it's a different time. Michael Jackson could have really charged whatever he wanted, and he never did it. Like that one girl said, she's starting to believe that these billionaires are perpetrating, pretending to be something that they're not. I don't see what anybody could pay $3,000 to $4,000 to go see a show. I mean, what are you going to see? If I pay $3,000 to $4,000, shit, man, it ain't. I would be eating for a week. $3,000 to $4,000? Is you crazy? That's crazy, man. But it's starting to backfire.
And I'm not.
She wanted Beyond tickets, but then MXS was expensive.
We gon' fuck up the night.
So I guess this is like they have, man. I don't know, man. They have where you got to go in. You got to go in here. Look, you see this? It says 1 minute. Welcome to the waiting room. She's got some type of system going on where the people go in the waiting room and they got it. I mean, she's got a good system set up, but people are, you can't do people like this and then they lose and think people ain't gonna say nothing. Let me look at this comment. I was 7716 in the front row. No, I was 7716 in front of me for the last night, and I was not okay when I seen what was left, and I was scrambling to find a decent price in an area I wanted. Man, it's like almost looking for damn airline tickets. Man, these people are crazy. Man, I wish I would, man. These people are crazy, man.
Frenzy about the Beehive pre-sale that happened today because things got real. We knew that it would be crazy. We just didn't know that it would be this crazy. I think because of how few dates there were. So I personally was able to secure on my own, from my own code, 8 pre-sale tickets, all for, no ticket went for more than $300. I got a 9th ticket from a friend who got the ticket for me in the Atlanta stop. And that was the most expensive ticket, but we are pretty much right behind the sweet honey buckin section up in the 100 section. So that I can justify. Going forward though, you will have to take certain steps to make sure that you save time in the waiting room because every millisecond counts. Every millisecond that you delay or spend time doing something else will put another 1,000, 2,000 people in front of you. I can't stress this enough.
So what it sounds like to me, you got people in a room or whatever it's like what word am I looking for? Shit. What's that auction? 455, 55, 55, 455, 100 sold to. I mean, this seems like an auction. Look at these comments. If you have more than 2 tickets, you're just greedy. People get mad. Here go the creator. The fact that you think I will keep all the tickets makes me wonder where your level of reading comprehension stands, especially considering I explicitly stated that I bought them for other people. They in here arguing over tickets. This is crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna hate. I gotta give her a prop. She got people fighting to see her, but this can only last for so long. People are gonna get frustrated. Well, they're already frustrated, but people are gonna get really more and more frustrated. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. She's gonna end up getting canceled. People, they not playing no games, man. Okay. Anyway, let me get up off of here. I just wanted to come on here real quick, drop a few quick videos on that, man. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. It's almost over. If you're in the north, I know it's cold out there because I'm buried under the snow. I'm buried under it. I ain't even go out there and shovel. I need a snow blower. My shovel snapped, y'all. My shovel snapped right in the middle of shoveling. Pink. I had it for 14 years, so I guess it did what it did. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy, man. I'll see y'all in a minute. 100. Peace.